Kelcee Jacklin, and right now I'm in Miami, Florida, but I did grow up in Lakeland. The job that I have now is a counselor at a behavioral health clinic. So what does that mean? Well, that means that I get to run support groups for adults with severe mental illness. So severe mental illness can look like a lot of things. It can look like schizophrenia, it can look like bipolar disorder, and it can even look like some developmental disorders like autism. So I get to hang out with people with severe mental illness all day, and we do really fun things. Sometimes we talk about their feelings, sometimes we do arts and crafts, and then I also get to see clients individually where they get to talk to me about some things that are going wrong or they feel like is going wrong in their life, and kind of help them figure out what to do and how to be just happier overall with whatever their issues may be. In order to get this job, I had to go to college, so I got my undergraduate, my Bachelor's of Science from Florida State University, go Noles, and then I had to work in the field for a little while. So I took a year and I did research in a lab at Florida State, looking at loneliness in adults over the age of 65 and seeing if when giving them technology we could make them less lonely. And so from there I went into a master's program, which is like an upper level degree, and now that's what I'm doing. I'm at Florida International University in Miami, and I'm in their professional counseling psychology program. So when I'm done with this program next summer, I will be a registered mental health intern. So that means that I'll be able to provide mental health services and therapy to people all over the state of Florida. So I'm really excited about that, and I'm looking forward to it. But you can have any kind of education, any kind of college education to go into this. Usually it's psychology, but you can also do like marriage and family therapy or school psychology. Anything like that would be a decent education to be able to do what I do. Let's see. What's the next question? What would I tell anyone who is struggling to find direction? Do not give up. Things can seem really big and really scary sometimes, especially whenever you're making decisions that you know are going to be for your future self. So like going to college or not going to college or entering a trade or whatever your goal is right now. Really think about it and imagine what your life would be like if you were doing that. And if it's something that you really, really want to do, then do not let anyone tell you that you can't do it. It doesn't matter, it doesn't matter how much money you're going to make. It doesn't matter who you're going to interact with on a daily basis. If it's something that you want to do and that you have passion for, do it, because it's going to be worth it in the long run. I cannot tell you how many people I have met that have said, well, yeah, I went to school for this and I really loved it, but there's just no money in it, so I'm not doing it anymore. And they're miserable. So if you want to be happy and you want to live a life that's full of love and just enjoyment for what you do what you want. And if you don't know what you want, that's fine too. Take some time. You guys are young. You have a long time before you have to figure things out. And there are so many options. So I would encourage you to talk to your teachers and see what they went to school for, or talk to your parents and see what they think. Because, there are lots and lots of options for future you. Let's see. And then finally, a good memory about my kindergarten through 12th grade experience. I have a bunch. I went to McKeel and I had awesome teachers like Mr. Dill. I think my favorite thing about the way I grew up in school was that it really did feel like a family. So I went to the same school from 6th to 12th grade, 5th to 12th grade with the same people. And so it really, really gave me the opportunity to form some really meaningful relationships at a young age. So I had lifetime friends when I was leaving high school, and usually you don't find those till college and look back when you're 30 and say, oh, these are my friends that I've had my whole life. And I'm lucky enough to say that I got to experience that from the beginning. So I went to school with the same people most of my life, and I really learned to appreciate people for just being there and being present in my life. And my teachers were always awesome. Like, there was never a time where I felt like someone wasn't there to hear me for what I had to say. There wasn't a time when I felt like my opinion or my point didn't matter, especially in classes like this one. So I hope you guys learned something. If you have any questions, Mr. Dill has my information. I would love to answer them. But yeah, have a great Wednesday, guys. Bye.